Hello, everyone. I'm Callie Markham, and today I want to share with you a little bit about early childhood intervention and what it is and why services like physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, behavior therapy, and psychiatry are so important to the development of children birth to 5 years old. You may be wondering and asking yourself, what is early childhood intervention? Well, Merriam-Webster would define it as a support and an educational system for very young children who have been victims of or they're at high risk for child abuse or neglect, as well as children who have developmental delays or disabilities such as autism or um, they were born premature or they have speech impediments, etc. Um, In the United States, 1.1 million children ages 0 to 5 years old need some type of early childhood intervention. They need interventionalists is growing rapidly every single day. To combat the rising numbers, we have some amazing organizations that work solely on closing the gap for these children, such as Head Start, and they're all over the United States, um, not just in smaller cities. But Head Start is a federal program of the United States Department of Health and Human Services that provides comprehensive early childhood education, health, nutrition, and parent involvement services to low income families. This means that we can bridge the gap for the children who don't have access to larger preschools or public preschools or even private preschools that some children who do come up in wealthier families would get access to. So these children are able to go to a quality preschool and learn the same things that children in a public or private preschool would get. The next the next service is First Steps. First Steps is a statewide early intervention system that provides services to children with developmental disabilities from birth to age 3 and their families. So again, it is just kind of like Head Start, but it's for birth to age 3. So there's multiple steps that families can get interventional help from and not just before or after preschool. And First Steps is Kentucky's response to the federal infant toddler program. And there's a lot of other similar programs, such as HANDS, and that is the Kentucky Health Access Nurturing Development Services. This program is a voluntary home visitation program for any new or expectant parents. HANDS also supports family as they build healthy, safe environments for the optimal growth and development of their children. I actually had a friend who participated with her daughter in HANDS. Um, it really helped her daughter work on fine motor skills and really taught her how she could develop. And it just ultimately helped her get into a really good preschool. And some other local um, interventionist programs is the Kid Spot. It is a place where families can send their kids. It's almost like a daycare setup. You can send your child after school, and they can get um, behavior therapy, speech, occupational, physical therapy. There's also psychiatrists for the children, so any type of therapy your child may need, they can get from the Kid Spot. And there's 3 locations for the Kid Spot, and they're mostly in South Central Kentucky. These services help children and their families and even their communities benefit widely from what they do. Early intervention services can change a child's developmental path and improve outcomes for children, their families, and their communities. Their families benefit from early childhood intervention by being able to better meet their child's needs from an early age, which will also help them throughout their lives. This ultimately makes the children more successful in school, work, and their home lives. And as some of you know, I have worked in the early childhood system and with children who were in need of early intervention. In my first classroom, I had firsthand witness to the work that behavior therapists, speech therapists, and physical therapists do. I had a child I was very had a very hard time with getting to listen and learn. And a behavioral therapist came in and we talked and we collaborated with the family and we were able to help him get his emotions under control. And lastly, early intervention is something that I'm very passionate about. It enables us to teach and help children develop at a better rate and ensures their success for the future. I have also seen the brunt end of it, where a child was not able to get their help they needed and they struggled in school because of this. My hope for the future is to become a pediatric occupational therapist and be able to join in on the fight to combat early childhood developmental delays and disabilities. Thank you.